Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlisify to more Fan Fridays. This Fan Friday is going to bring us a Regigigas, so the name of the game, remove slow start, do some shenanigans, and have some crazy fun. So let's go and see how this one plays out. We've had a lot of different Regigigas battles for Fan Fridays over the years, and we're going to see how this one is going to work. So it's like skill swap kind of things, or just putting your opponent in a bad place while making all those weaknesses that Regigigas have go away. Interestingly enough, like, Regigigas is a legal Pokemon in VGC most of the time because it has that slow start, so it's like balanced and it's not like a very hard legendary. So Regigigas cannot get it going, but it will be supported by a Mega Audino. It's got healer ability, it's got all kinds of fun things going on for it, and that is going to lead Safeguard on the Klefki, the opponent, putting a lot into that Landorus, and that is going to be a knockoff. So Regigigas starting from behind. Oh man, that's just trolly right there. No bright powder for you, so no chance for the opponent to just randomly miss. Oh, that's a simple beam. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, well, Regigigas is untouchable right now. It just gained like ×6 speed compared to what it just had, and now it's paralyzed and it's going to go for a power-up punch. So even with the paralysis, it still doesn't really matter too much, and then Landorus is going to get that rock slide in there. Okay, so I want to rewind, just kind of go over everything that happened, because slow start going to cut Regigigas in half for the attack and the speed. So by using simple, you're getting rid of slow start, and then that means Regigigas just used the rock polish, so it's going from +2 to +4 because of simple, ×3 speed after being cut down from half. Oh, also, never mind. The Power Punch doesn't outspeed because of the paralysis, because speed was already set for the turn. So we're going to see how it works next turn on that speed. And then Landorus throwing down that Rock Slide. Regigigas is alright. And then that's going to be a Thunder Wave from Klefki. So we're going to see if Regigigas still has enough to outspeed for this turn. That'd be pretty crazy. And, oh no, it's got knockoff on the opponent for that Landorus. So knockoff, hitting Regigigas again. Regigigas is going to Power Punch one more time. Okay, so that's max, or that's not max. I'm used to parental bond stuff right there. But he's at +4, but there's the heal pulse. And then the opponent's going withdraw Klefki. So Klefki did the work. It got the safeguard set up, got the opponent's paralyzed, all the items are removed, some damage is going down. That is going to be an Earth Power onto Regigigas. Regigigas, though, tanks it up like it has good base stats, and then getting another power-up punch at max attack onto the Regigigas and Audino. It's just going to keep spamming heal pulse. You know, the opponent is not going to be able to do enough damage to KO both of them at this time, and Regigigas will heal up. Ooh, going into like Flinch Kiss though. Like, that's some scare. Oh my goodness, like the odds of getting an attack off right now are so low. Audino is not going to be able to do anything. Regigigas gets paralyzed. Audino flinches because Serene Grace, and then Rock Slide, and then Thunder Wave. So the opponent trying to stack some mad hacks right now. Opponent's going to protect, or we're going to protect on that Audino. Air Slash going to be protected right there. I would try to shut down the Regigigas. Regigigas is going to avoid. Oh my goodness, everything just missed for the turn. Yeah, I would want Air Slash, make sure that Regigigas never attacks again. Then Audino gets a chance to heal it up, so you just lose a turn effectively. And that is going to be the Earth Power on the Audino. Audino will tank it up. Mega Audino is a very beefy Pokemon. And then the Zen Headbutt going to get Klefki out of there. So, Zen Headbutt, slight chance to flinch. I would prefer like a Drain Punch to give my health back. But when you have Mega Audino healing you, and then Audino's healer ability finally coming through. This wasn't like a skill swap or anything. This was a simple beam. So Audino got to keep healer. Paralysis goes away. Regigigas has that insane speed stat. And then Kyogre now going to make it primal. Make it rain. How much damage can we do? So yeah, this was a kind of a really weird battle right there. Like, a lot of aspects. The whole paralysis thing kind of slowing down that setup. That whole turn of everything missing. And then just the straight up damage that happened onto Klefki with all that boosting, and wow, you can do that, and you can make it hurt. Okay, so that was a lot of damage right there, and when you're at +6, nothing really matters anymore. So I'm going to take out the knockoff pretty well, going back into the Togekiss. Regigigas must recharge after that Giga Impact, and that is going to be a little bit from the Air Slash and the Rock Slide. Regigigas will avoid it. I think it would have survived anyway. And Audino, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's filth right there. Serene Grace goes away. Hacks kind of gets shut down. Togekiss doesn't care about Simple because it's not going to be setting up. The Zen Headbutt, though, that's just going to be a KO. Yeah, that's just going to be a KO. Also, wait, never mind. Regigigas is at +5 from the Intimidate from earlier. Right. Either way, still doing a good amount of damage. And Audino is paralyzed. But after all that, Regigigas still going to find the outspeed. So Rock Polish, Giga Impact, Power Up Punch, Zen Headbutt, Regigigas. Maybe that's why you have the Zen Headbutt for Pokemon like Gengar, because then you can hit Ghost types at least. So I guess that does balance it out in the end. And good battle, Javier. But we have another submission, so let's go right into that one. Let's roll. So yeah, pretty much same setup. Maybe we'll see some other Pokemon get to do something this time. But I like the Klefki. That can provide tons of support. The Safeguard makes up for the healer ability. The opponent probably hacking right now with that cheated team right there. And then Regigigas doing its own thing. So get Simple, profit. However, Conkeldurr is going to be an issue. So let's see what Regigigas has in store to deal with the potential of just a massive Drain Punch or something scary like that. So Audino's going to Mega Evolve. Conkeldurr actually just throwing out a straight Mach Punch onto the Audino. Not going to get anything done. And Jolteon with that Volt Switch doubling down on the Audino, but not really getting anything out of it. And then we are going to go into that Aegislash. So Aegislash could give some problems for just everything right now. But Audino gets a Simple Beam. What I really like is Audino outspeeds Regigigas. And then Regigigas is able to grab whatever stats it wants. Boom. First turn, Simple Rock Polish. Now you can't touch me. Now we just win. What else is going to happen? Regigigas with that Power Punch going to hit the Conkeldurr right there. Hits, heal, or hits, gain some stats. But it's not in a good place. An Aegislash also, that could be a Sacred Sword, but it's going to be a Shadow Ball. Will not affect Audino. Heal Pulse, Regigigas' health is full, and Conkeldurr gets a Drain Punch, so slower than all of them. And Regigigas has enough to barely survive. And I just got a phone call, but that can wait because we have a simple strategy on the field right now. Regigigas going to avoid the Mach Punch off of that Bright Powder. The only way we know is from that last battle. The opponent probably just wondering what just happened. And Zen Headbutt takes down Conkeldurr. Flash Cannon, though, that's going to be the super hit onto the Audino. Audino gets wiped. Oh my goodness. Stop going off my phone. I want this to work. So go, Klefki. Klefki's on the field right now, and Jolteon too. So we got a lot of damage on Regigigas right now, overall. Klefki does throw out the Swagger, and oh, it's Swagger Klefki. Woo, that is some fun stuff right there. Now, what else could happen? Regigigas going to throw down Power Punch. Big hit on the Jolteon. So you need to kind of get that Jolteon out of the way. Then just try to polish off the Aegislash as fast as possible. Jolteon hits itself in confusion. Not going to be enough after that Power Punch. Aegislash, it's only got like Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Shadow Sneak, and Protect. So, doesn't go for the Regigigas. Hits Klefki for a little bit right there. And then Klefki throws down the Swagger onto Aegislash. So, Aegislash doesn't go for the protection. That's going to be a big hit off that Zen Headbutt. And then if it's in confusion, just GG right there. But Regigigas going to +6 off of the Jolteon, finishing it right there. I think that's a little too risky. I would have tried to take out the Aegislash, but after the Bright Powder causes Mach Punch to miss, anything is possible. Aegislash does hit itself in confusion. Ow. Just ow. We also have a Honchkrow. That could do a thing. So that's Charizard. I mean, it's like over no matter what happens right now. Klefki, it can go and like Swagger Charizard, or you just Zen Headbutt Charizard and it dies. And then you can pick off the Aegislash pretty effectively because it is a special Aegislash. At this stage in the game, it's not really going to get too much done. It's not like it was setting up and then just going to turn around. So Regigigas, there's the Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt onto Charizard. Just sit down. I feel like the setup is almost too much. Like, you just need to like +4. On with the Regigigas, or maybe even +2 into a Giga Impact and then hope for the best. Foul play, yep, swag play Klefki, taking down Aegislash, and everything else just ends right there. Boom. So what do I have to say about this strategy? Pretty awesome. And the opponent Just one of those cheaters on the battle spot that has no idea what they're doing to a degree. Oh, I love it though. Like, the cool thing is I would have never known how that Mach Punch worked if it wasn't for that knockoff on the Landers earlier, because like, oh, Bright Powder. Unfortunate that didn't get to do anything, but then the Bright Powder clutch. That's why I think it's an underappreciated item. I did my video a while ago, like the 7 items you should use more. It's like Bright Powder. If you don't have a better item slot, just throw it down there. 10% chance you win the game effectively. I'm trying to think like what would have happened if that landed, because yeah, it would have been difficult after that. Honchkrow Klefki. Klefki could have just hacked out and then, like, won forever, which would have been pretty interesting. I think taking the gamble on the Aegislash was a little too much. So, could have cleaned up the play just a little better overall, and then everything else went pretty well. So, there we go, guys. Simple this time when it comes to the Regigigas. We've seen all kinds of fun stuff, and this is just another one of the most... I love Simple into Rock Polish. I didn't even know Regigigas got Rock Polish. Then you gain your stats, and then you win. So, if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Get ready for some more Fan Fridays in a bit.